Ready? What's going on, Predators? It's Travis here, and today we're going to be testing out the Mission platform from Trophyline. This is going to be the platform that I've been using for saddle hunting. I've only hunted out of it once. I've done saddle hunting a few times, but I've only hunted out of this platform one time. And so far, my experience has been fantastic. So before we get too far into the video, just don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you like to see gear reviews and stuff like that, so people can test things for you before you go out in the outdoors. It doesn't cost you anything, just click like and then click the subscribe button, and that's how we grow this channel, and I can bring you more and more gear reviews. So thanks for doing that. I'll go ahead and wait. Oh, there you go. I felt you click that like button. Thanks, guys. All right, so now we'll continue on with the video. So I purchased the Mission platform here from Trophyline, and I bought this myself. Wasn't supported by them in any ways, but I was really surprised. A lot of people online, whenever you watch reviews and things like that, they talk about how heavy it is and it's a very bulky platform and things like that. But I really haven't found that to be true. I mean, I'm a fairly strong guy. I mean, I go to the gym and work out and stuff like that. But with my whole saddle set up and everything on here, with the sticks that I carry and with this platform, I didn't feel like the platform itself really added anything to it. So typically when I'm carrying it in, I strap it over here on this side with just a carabiner, right over here on this loop on the side of my saddle, and it doesn't get in my way. Even though it's a larger platform, it doesn't get in my way at all, at least so I've found. But it is a larger platform. This is kind of similar to what you'd see if you were comparing it to something else. It would be like the Predator XL platform from Tethered. This is one of the larger platforms on the market. It's for guys that, you know, just for me, I feel like it's guys that are, you know, a little bit less trustworthy of some of the gear out there. Like if you have a little tiny platform and you got big feet, you know, I feel like it's going to be able to give you a much more secure platform and make you feel more secure in the tree. So for myself, I have an inherent, I wouldn't say a fear of heights, but I definitely do not feel comfortable in this whole thing yet. I've gotten more comfortable with saddle hunting and climbing through trees than I was when I first started, but this has really just helped me gain that assurance. So let's talk about it a little bit. So first of all, the strap that comes with it is this webbing strap here. It is a cool color. It's kind of like a coyote tan color strap here. There's a buckle that you cinch up. All right, it works pretty well. The only downside I've seen to it is that the buckle here is made out of metal, and this is made out of aluminum as well. So the platform itself that you stand on, if this is strapped together, it's going to be rattling there when you're coming in. I do have a alternative, which I'll show you in just a little bit, but this is how it comes with. It does have a great Versa button on here, so you can just slide those over the top of this button here to strap it to the tree. And whenever you strap it to the tree, you want to do it like this, with it folded up or just a little bit open so you can get that on there. And then it's another thing that's really cool about it is it's got this great, like what I call a kick platform here. And basically what you can do is you can really kick that with your foot as you're climbing up the tree and really just sink it down into place really hard. Once you've got it sunk down in there like that, then you can go ahead and ratchet it over and get it into position and make sure it's nice and solid. It does have adjustable screw on the bottom here, so if you want to adjust the position of it, I can turn that screw a little bit, and that will make it a little bit less flat. You can see I can do that with just my fingers. It doesn't take a lot of force to adjust that screw there, to adjust the position this here. So if I unscrew it a little bit, I'm going to make this flatten out a little bit. There we go. So now you can see it's a little bit more level. And that's the goal here, is just to make sure it's level on the tree. There we go, that's good right there. Let's talk about the construction of it. This thing is a tank. It is built very, very well. And I think that's part of what makes me feel so secure in the tree here, is just the fact that it's built so well. It's got a textured stippling, I guess you kind of call that, on the surface of it here to make sure you've got good traction on it and you're not going to slip off of it. The metal itself, you can tell this is probably, I'm not a machinist, but I can tell this is probably a cast aluminum, but it's super durable, super thick, heavyweight. I'll do some measurements and I'll show those on the screen here to show you how thick and how wide this thing is. But overall, it is made in the USA, which is a big thing too. The craftsmanship is next to nothing else out there, and I've been just super happy with the way it's built. I just had to fix that. It was, from my angle, it was kind of straight, but whenever I looked at it again, it was kind of crooked. All right, so now we're nice and straight in there. Again, we're dug into the tree really well. It's not going anywhere. So let's go ahead and stand on it and just see how well it holds up. All right, so I'm gonna step up on the platform here just so you can see. Here we go. So I think I could do a little bit better at strapping this in, because I can see there's a little bit of clearance here on the tree, but even though the top part of this is not even touching the tree right now, it's still very sturdy. But go ahead and fix that. So I close it all the way up, really sink that strap in, so now I can see how much better that's strapped in. Now I want to go ahead and do the ratcheting over here. Oh yeah, it's nice and rock solid now. All right, so I'm up here. You can see, even though I'm standing off to one side and bouncing, this thing is rigid. And there we go, man. This is, so some of the pros about it, man, this thing does not move. So whenever I'm standing on this, I'm bouncing right now. It's not going anywhere. Very rigid, very sturdy. I like that a lot about it. See, another thing to see is my feet here. So I have plenty of room for my feet. I can move all the way around this thing and hang off the edges here. And this is like, I feel like I'm standing in part of the tree right now. This is so secure. Really, it's just working very great. I mean, there's not a whole much more to say about this other than that. I mean, this thing is just rock solid. But I want to show you just how durable this thing is. I'm actually going to jump on this as if I was doing some exercises here. So, ready? There we go. So let's do it again. So you can see I can jump on and off this thing all day. No issues there. If I really wanted to, I could even sit down on this thing. It makes a great chair. Something tiny guy, I'm not a big guy, I mean, but you know, I can sit comfortably on this as if it were a stool as well. So if I'm doing some ground hunting, I could even bring this with me. I haven't even thought about this just until now when I tried this, but I could actually, it's comfortable enough and it's wide enough, I can sit my whole bottom on here, and I could use this as a chair if I'm doing some ground hunting. So maybe some ghillie suit ground hunting from a mission platform here coming in the future. I don't know. But anyways, guys, just want to show you this mission platform and how well it really works and everything's good about it. So I guess some of the things that I think that they could work on with this platform is, and this is just a preferential thing, it's not like a negative totally, but I think they could improve on that by shipping it with the paint on there. You can see this right here is painted like a kind of a tan color. It almost looks the exact same color as the tree bark, which is really cool. And I think that would be a good color to go with here. But also, if not that, then I could, like, say, doing like some kind of foliage color to match kind of the leaves and everything out there. I think would really help that durability on it, as well as just the overall aesthetic of it. But the industrial look that it's got now is not bad per se, it's just different. Another thing that we can improve on with this too is this buckle strap. And this is just what it comes with, but again, I think it leaves a little bit of room for improvement. So if I take this buckle strap off, by the way, I've used this buckle strap and have no issues with it. It's just kind of bangs around sometimes. But I've got this right here. I got a pack of 3 of these for $15. And this, if you don't already know, is basically just an AM steel rope here. This rope is a little bit more for like the climbing steps and everything, but I think an improved version of this would be really good to have as an option to come with this as well. It's just a little bit of AM steel rope that's woven and it's got those loops in it. So that'd be an improvement there. See, it's a little bit loud. So I think by putting some strips of silent tape on there or something like that, I think you could also make it a little bit better. But other than that, guys, that's really the only things I have to say that I can make this thing better with. Everything's all made of all steel construction. Only things that are plastic is the knob here, which that's fine. It perfectly works as plastic there. This right here and this on the bottom, everything else is all metal. So overall, guys, really nice, very durable. For the beefiness that this thing has, a very lightweight platform. I highly recommend it, guys. And if you have any questions, please put them down below. And look forward to the next video where we can do some Cerakote painting on this. With that, thanks for coming outside with me today, Predators, and thanks for liking and subscribing the video. If you haven't, go ahead and do that right now because you've made it this far. I appreciate you so much, and as always, Predators, keep defying the odds.